Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 23rd. I'm Miriam Bosiljevets. Prime Minister Mark Carney is expected today in his hometown of Fort Smith. It marks his first visit to the territory since becoming PM. He's scheduled to meet with families and local community leaders to discuss the impact of wildfires and food insecurity challenges. The Prime Minister spent the first 6 years of his life in the town. The three territorial premiers have signed a new trade agreement with Ontario. Premier R.J. Simpson said the Memorandum of Understanding is expected to support labor mobility and streamline certifications for skilled workers. The NWT carries out trade with Ontario worth roughly $800 million a year, the province says. For more details, visit CabinRadio.ca. The NWT Health Authority has introduced 2 medical detox beds to support people going through planned alcohol withdrawal. Previously, a lack of in-territory medical detox was identified as a barrier to treatment. Stanton Territorial Hospital in Yellowknife will accept referrals for clients from the Decho, Satu, and Fort Smith regions. The NWT's Alcohol Withdrawal Access Program launched in May. The town of Fort Smith's mayor says a proposed zoning bylaw will be reworded after a councillor said sections were straight-up racist. The draft bylaw suggests that traditional use structures must meet national fire codes. Councillor Patricia Heaton questioned how teepees were supposed to achieve that. Staff said an earlier version included exemptions for teepees, wall tents, and smokehouses, and the bylaw would be rewritten to correct the error. The zoning bylaw only becomes law once a public hearing has been held and the draft has received second and third reading. The Inuit Circumpolar Council has been given full status at the International Maritime Organization, a United Nations shipping regulator. The ICC says the move will help Inuit communities across the Arctic advocate directly on issues affecting land and water. In 2021, the ICC became the first and only Indigenous peoples organization to hold provisional consultative status at the IMO. And the GNWT is accepting applications for 2 art grants. The Small Arts Project grant supports emerging artists, craftspeople, and small groups to cover studio supplies and fees, design costs, and artistic development. The Medium Arts Project grant helps support established artists, craftspeople, and non-arts organizations to cover the costs of projects, installations, and events. The deadline to apply is August 31st. Your weather forecast for today: Yellowknife high of 21 and mainly sunny, Inuvik 17 with a chance of showers, Norman Wells 22 today with a chance of showers, Hay River 23 with a mix of sun and cloud, Fort Smith 23 and mainly sunny, and Fort Simpson high of 27 and mainly sunny.